I'll never forget the moment I stepped off that plane. I was jet-lagged, tired, and ready to start the busy week of meetings I had ahead of me. The last thing I was thinking about was what could go wrong. But in that strange city, it felt like everything that could go wrong did. I woke up the next morning with the worst stomach pains. Not just any stomach ache, I'm talking sharp, cramping, the kind that feels like someone's twisting your insides into knots. And I didn't know anyone. I didn't speak the language. I wasn't exactly in the mood for sightseeing. I needed help and fast. At first, I told myself, oh, it's probably just food poisoning. I drank some water, tried to relax, but it kept getting worse. I couldn't keep anything down. I couldn't focus. I was supposed to be in meetings in just a few hours, and I was getting scared. Eventually, I knew I had to do something. But what? I was on the other side of the world, in a country where I didn't know anyone, didn't know the healthcare system, didn't know where the nearest hospital even was. My mind started racing with all the what-ifs. What if I got stuck here? What if it was something serious? What if I needed surgery? What if, worst of all, I had no insurance? That's when I remembered something I'd heard about from a friend a while ago. Something about travel insurance, not just for lost bags or delayed flights, but for actual emergencies. I quickly pulled out my phone, opened the insurance app, and called the number listed there. Here's the thing. The moment I called, I was connected to someone who knew exactly what to do. I'm not talking about a generic response or a robotic voice. This person was so calm, so reassuring. They immediately arranged for a local doctor to visit my hotel. I didn't have to move a muscle. They handled everything for me, from translating medical terms to making sure the treatment was covered. Within hours, a doctor was at my door, checking me out and getting me the care I needed. I'll tell you this. I felt so relieved, so taken care of. For the first time in days, I wasn't spiraling into panic. I could focus on what I needed to focus on. Getting better. Now the surprise? The whole thing wasn't nearly as expensive as I'd thought. I didn't have to empty my savings just to get through this medical scare. And that's when it really hit me. Travel insurance isn't just something you should get, it's something you need to have. I'd always been a bit skeptical about insurance. I mean, who wants to think about the worst case scenario when you're heading out on a business trip? But after that experience, I realized how much peace of mind it brings. It's not just for flights and luggage, it's there for when life throws a curveball at you, especially in a foreign country. And trust me, I never want to be caught off guard like that again. After I got back home, I felt like I needed to find a travel insurance provider that didn't just sound good on paper, but actually delivered. That's when I found Aura's. It's not just another faceless company, it feels like a real safety net. They handle things quickly, they're responsive, and most importantly, they genuinely care. It's like a little hack that saves you from unnecessary stress when you're traveling for work or pleasure. It's not something I talk about lightly, but I use it, I trust it, and I recommend it because it saved me from a nightmare. If you're planning any trips for business or personal, do yourself a favor and check them out. It's not just about getting coverage, it's about feeling safe and supported when things don't go according to plan. Trust me, it'll make all the difference. So yeah, travel insurance. It's not the most exciting topic, but when you're in the middle of an emergency, it sure as hell feels like a lifesaver.